I'm George and I need to use a potty. Name a color. Please take two. What are these? Let's see. Oh, this is our airplane. Here we are. Where are we going?
Maybe we're going to Africa.
Look at these. We're going to Africa. All right, pilot. Let's go. Let's take off. The ABCs of aviation.
W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time when you sing with me.
Here.
Stay.
Bird. And then? What's that? A fart. And then what do we have here? Is that a spaceship?
Yup.
It's okay, let's turn the lights on, lock the doors, and there's the wipes. Look at this. Common types of clouds in the atmosphere. Look at all the different kinds of clouds. You see that? Okay, we made it to Africa. Let's get out. We've landed. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one, and down did he run. Hickory dickory dock. What time is it? Okay, what time it is? Let's see, how do you do this? Can you spin this? Oh, cool. Let's, so
What
when
if
it,
the mouse went up the clock?
wait. What do we have here? Look at the alphabet. Whee! There it goes. Oops. Whoops, again. We're back at the clock.
What time is it? What time is it?
What time does that say? That's 1. Now that says 2:03. That's 3:03. Let's put this at the 12. That says 4 o'clock. That's 12 o'clock. Now it's 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock now. When it's 1 o'clock, he runs. I don't know why.
How about when it's 2 o'clock?
I guess when it's 2, he goes back up the clock. But when it's 1, he runs back down.
How about when it's 3?
When it's 3, he runs up the clock.
How about when it's 4?
When it's 4, he's up the clock.
How about when it's 5?
He's up the clock.
How about when he's 6?
He runs up the clock.
How about when it's 7?
He runs up the clock.
How about when it's 8?
Runs up the clock.
How about when it's 9?
He's up the clock.
How about when it's 10?
He's up the clock.
How about when it's 11?
He's still up the clock.
How about when it's 12?
He's still up the clock.
But whether he's winning.
Then when he gets to 1 o'clock, what does he do?
Cute.
He runs back down. Whee!
Make the mouse talk.
It's 1 o'clock. When it's 1 o'clock, I better run down. Maybe that's his lunchtime. It's 1. It's time for lunch. Time to run down. Please take turns. You turn it this when you spin this moves. Look, what does this say? These make words. Look, S-A-Y. It says say. Map. Bun. Sat. I see you through there. Hi. Did you see me? And that says, look, J-U-G. This says jug. P-A-N says pan. D-I-G says dig. M-E-T says met. Hop. Bog. And 10. I'm George. What do you have to say?
Make George talk.
I'm George and I need to use a potty
Why?
because I need to poo-poo or I need to wee-wee.
Okay, start.
Wait,
I love how it's all in alphabetical order. I mean, alphabetical orders.
nicely organized.
In alphabetical order.
You should just work at the library. Since you love organized. Okay, you're making too much noise.
Is there actually?
Quietly.
Yeah, I want to fix this one too.
Wonderful.
Little one for me. You probably think this is the farthest you can go, but no.
It's very nice. Where's that from?
Okay.
That's very nice. No, Tarzan.
Oh yeah, you're right. Super
But
simple.
not.
Remember?
Somebody wants to work at the library.
Like, just make them mute.
So organized.
You need to be in alphabetical order. I would give your books for $1 million. There is.
Wait, I mean, Medina's reading now. Let's hear this.
Elmo left to be on sleep. And then Elmo says, "Please, Papa." And then he fell, and then he got a boo boo, and then he came to the doctor, and he was and then he says, when the doctor gives him a needle, and then that's when they was doing that, and then they're freeze, and then he's smiling, and then they're doing, and he's doing, and that they're both doing it, and he's doing that, and then her winning, and then they're all winning. They're doing half, I think that they're doing something, and then they're doing this. They're doing hula hoop, and they're dancing. Did hula hoop. And I do. And he did like that, and then he did like that, and then he did, and then he did, and then he did hula hoop, and then like that, and then The next page. Can you tell me? The end.
The end. Thank you.
The end.
Thank you for reading.
You're welcome.